Why won't my house cleaning clients recommend me on the neighborhood apps? That's a great question, and we're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com, and that is a network that partners house cleaners with homeowners. It's not just house cleaners, it's carpet cleaners and window washers and pressure washers and house painters and people that service the home with homeowners. So if you're an Airbnb or if you're just a homeowner and you need some home repairs, you can find that person on housecleaning360.com. And if you are a business and you have not listed your business, you can race on over there and list your business. We have free and paid listings, but that way at least people will find you when they're in search of their next repair person or house cleaner. Housecleaning360.com. All right, on to today's show, which is from a house cleaner who wants to know why when somebody jumps on the neighborhood Facebook group or the neighborhood app like Nextdoor and they say, I'm in search of a house cleaner, how come my clients that are in that neighborhood don't recommend me? All right, that's a great question. It's a great question, and it makes you stop and do some soul searching about your own business. Now, there are a couple of things that you can do from the very beginning of your relationship with a client that will let them know it's okay to recommend you. Now, when a customer calls you for the very first time and they say, hey, I heard that you do house cleaning, one of my favorite questions is, how did you hear about me? Because, and then give them the reason why. Because I would like to personally thank the person that gave you my name as a recommendation or referral. What you're doing is you're planting a seed that says, I'm a business that works off of referrals. So if you like my service, and if you refer my service at a later date, I would like to personally thank you somehow. And then the person is thinking in their mind, well, what does that mean? Does that mean she's going to give them a gift? Does that mean she's going to give them a discount on their cleaning? Does that mean she's going to give them a referral fee? But they know that you're going to personally thank the person that sent them to you. So that's the very first seed that you want to plant. The next seed that you want to plant is when you go to a customer's house and you do the walkthrough. Make sure that you tell the person, the homeowner, I primarily work by referrals only. And so if you like my service, I would love for you to tell my neighbors about the service that I provide. Because there are a lot of people that just won't say anything because they don't know if they should, right? So let it be okay. Let them know that, hey, I work off of referral only. Then the next thing that you want to do is at every cleaning, we use a worksheet. And I insist on using a worksheet because it has all of my contact information on it. And so they're only 1 week away or one cleaning away from my last information. So even if I move around town and my phone number changes and my address changes, at least they have that information in front of them every single week. Now, there are a lot of people that don't use house cleaning worksheets. They don't have business cards. They don't leave something behind at every cleaning. And so what happens is somebody hired you 3 years ago and they love your service. But quite honestly, they don't even remember your name. What is your name? They don't remember the name of your company. Now, I deal with people every single day. They send me texts and little clips on instant message on Facebook and through the Savvy Cleaner Network. And they're like, Angela, can you check out my logo? And I look at their logo and I'm like, that doesn't say house cleaning. And I look at their company name and I'm like, holy cow, that would never show up in a search engine. So if they're looking for you in a search engine and they can kind of remember your name, or it's so cutesy they can't remember, they're not going to refer you. And so one of my rules of marketing is you have to have a name that's easy to remember. And ideally, it would say the words house cleaning in it if that's what you do. So that when they go in search of you, it's Megan with something house cleaning in Belmont, North Carolina. And then they pull you up, and of course there's Belmont, North Carolina, and it pulls up Megan's house cleaning. And they're like, oh yeah, that's her. So even if they can't remember you, you have to be easy to find. And so if you're not easy to find and they can't remember your name and they can't remember your phone number, and I'll be honest, they can't remember your phone number. Nobody remembers anyone's phone numbers anymore. It's all plugged into your phone, right? So if they don't remember your name, and if they don't remember the name of your company, if they're just expecting you to show up every week and you just show up every week and there's no texting and interaction, they don't even know how to find you on their phone, right? And so you have to be easy to remember. Now, one of my biggest takeaways and one of the recommendations that I have is on your worksheet, we have a QR code. And so your information is there with your name, your email, your phone number, and a QR code. The QR code takes anybody that scans that right back to your website where they can look at all your ratings and reviews, they can look at an online worksheet, they can look at everything you provide, and they can decide if you're the right cleaning company for them. So here's what happens. Somebody in the neighborhood says, hey, I'm looking for a house cleaner. You have given your client permission to contact you. So they simply take a picture with their phone of your worksheet and they post that in the neighborhood app. Now here's what happens. There will be a bunch of people that are like, well, I already have a house cleaning service, but what does this company provide? And because it's a QR code that is scannable on the phone, people will literally hold up their phone to the screen and they will scan your barcode and boom, everyone in the neighborhood just went to your website, right? So if you have not made it easy for someone to recommend and refer you, they're not ever going to recommend and refer you. So it's not that there's something wrong with your business. It's not that they don't like your cleaning. It's not that they're not pleased with you. And it's not that they don't want to give you recommendations and referrals. My suggestion is, if they are delighted with your service, which I'm sure they are, you just haven't made it easy enough for them to recommend you. Now, another thing that you can do when you see the customers, and we don't always see the customers because a lot of times they're not even at home when we go to clean. But when you do see the customer, thank you so much for your business. I really appreciate your business and referrals. And you can say that every time. Now, on our worksheet, I love to write a personal message every single time because here's the thing. Although you know I appreciate your business pays my bills, and I have a really expensive, really lavish lifestyle, okay? So I like to appreciate that every single time I come. Every single time I come to your house, I want you to know that you are a participant in my lifestyle. You are part of the reason that I get to live the way I do. And so on the back of my worksheet, and I do this on every worksheet, I fold the corner of it over. We've got all the technical stuff, all the stuff I did while I'm at your house. You have all my rules and regulations and all that stuff. It's all right here on the worksheet. But on the back of it, I like to fold the corner of it over and I like to handwrite a personal note. This says, Karen, thank you so much for your business. I really appreciate you and your referrals. And that's on the back of their worksheet at every single cleaning. And she comes in and there's a personal note and she's like, oh wow, she still appreciates me giving her the business. And you know what that translates into? That translates into I want to give Angela more referrals. I want to recommend more people to her because she appreciates me. She appreciates my business. You see how that works? So if your customers are not recommending you, it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just that you need to make it okay and make it more okay and encourage the referrals because the behavior you reward is the behavior that's repeated. And so if a customer gives you a referral, be generous. And you can either give them a discount, you can give them a gift, you can do something outlandish, you can do something surprising. I like to give customers things that they may not have. A shower head on a hose. It's about $30, but that's going to be about the same amount of a discount that you would give them on their next cleaning. The difference is this. You give them a shower head on a hose for one of their showers. And they start thinking, wait a second, I have 5 bathrooms. What do I have to do to get 5 more shower heads? And they will give you 5 more referrals. Okay, the cool thing is this. The shower head on a hose makes your job cleaning their shower a whole lot easier. It also makes it a whole lot easier to shower. Instead of you standing in one spot hoping that the water drips on your head so you can shampoo your hair, what happens is you can now shower your whole entire body and you can hose the shower down and get all the hair and soap scum and all that stuff out. And you can maintain the shower before I come back again. Boom! Everyone wins, right? So there are things you can do to inspire your customer, but here's one more clue. When a customer takes a shower and they go to reach for that shower head on a hose, you know what? They just thought of you. That was a lovely gift that you gave them that they didn't have. And now every time they use it, they think of you. Oh yeah, this was Angela, my house cleaner, and she gave me this as a gift because I gave her a referral. Let's see. Who do I know that I could refer to today and get another shower head for my other showers? See how that works? So, encourage your customers to send you referrals because there are lots of referrals. Referrals don't cost anything for a customer. If they love you, if they love your work, and if they know they are helping grow your business, they're going to give you all kinds of referrals. So make it okay. And make it easy for them by having a QR code on your worksheet that you leave behind at every single cleaning. All right, I hope this helps you a little bit. If it does, pass it on to a friend. Pass it on to a house cleaner in your life because who knows, this might be the referral that you're giving to them. All right, until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.